things are gonna get better now. But you're still a drunken slob.
Yes. It just got a whole lot better. Not only is it Friday, but it's time for your favorite show, Headbangers and Hooligans. As always, yours truly, Scummalicious. I'm jacked up for this one. This top 50 albums of all time, it keeps rolling. We are already at number 14. Can you believe that shit? Where in the fuck is this time going? I know I talk about it all the time, and probably way too much. I can't help it. What? Where is it going? Why is it going so fast? The next thing I'm going to know, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like 50 years old and thinking, holy fuck, I'm going to live in an apartment the rest of my life. Or in somebody's basement. It could be worse, but anyway. Let's get to the goods here. The goodies. Musical Monkey, 1997. We are talking about my stepdad, Mark Atkins, lead singer of Guttermouth. Yes, the same stepdad that stepped in when my dad Otis, Euronymous Gore, passed away. Rest in peace, father. Mark Atkins was there for me. You know, patting me on the shoulder. And what's the best way you can pay back such a monumental thing that he did for me? Well, review, to me, one of the greatest albums ever recorded. And Nitro Records, Dexter, speaking of the Offspring, that was his record label. And to me, by far, this is the best album that ever came out of that label. 1997, we're in the heyday of the, I don't know, what do you want to call it? The comeback of punk in the mid-90s. And I reviewed the album Gorgeous. I believe it was somewhere in there in the top, like, 43 or something like that. Anyway, that was recorded and released after this album. And let me tell you something. That is an amazing album. To follow up Musical Monkey, it was going to be hard to come close to matching the greatness of this album. But just revisiting Gorgeous the other day, it really made me appreciate how great Musical Monkey is. I mean, because Gorgeous, great album, and Musical Monkey blows away. Let's do the lineup. Of course, my stepdad, Mark Atkins, on vocals, Scott Sheldon, Derek Davis on guitar, Steve Rapp on bass, and James Nunn on the drums. And I have to say this very quickly here. James Nunn is a guy that I don't know a ton about. I knew he was a drummer in Guttermouth. The speed skate punk thing, we know, like, hundreds of bands that came out of Green Day and NoFX and Rancid and all these bands popped out because of them, Pennywise. And one staple of all those bands was the speed of the drummers. Unfucking believable. And I'm telling you, this is no different. And is it, was it original? No, but I'll tell you what, I want to see you play the drums as fast as some of these drummers did. Inhuman. There's another word that I kind of throw out from time to time. So this bad boy kicks off with the song What's the big deal? And I'm telling you, I was reading the article. God damn it. Back. Small interruption. By the way, if you ever start doing a podcast on your own, remember, always shut your phone off, because something will always happen when it's on. Somebody will call or fucking text, and it just fucking throws you all off of your game, like that just did. But I'm back. And you think after doing this for over a year that I would remember shit like that. But once again, the short-term memory loss kicks in. What's the big deal? The lead-off track. The one thing about Musical Monkey, and I think this was what I was getting into before I got interrupted, Mark Gakians is going after everybody on this, including his mom. And there's about 3 or 4 songs on here. I get the impression that he didn't have the greatest relationship with his mother. He says some shit that's just like, wow, holy fuck. Stuff I would never say, because I love my mom. But, every situation is different. But there is always somebody that gets absolutely shredded in these songs. A type of person, a music genre. Yeah, no holds barred. It's a 3-day weekend. I'm loading up my truck, got tons of beer, might shoot a deer. Obviously, we're talking about hunting. And he's poking fun at rednecks and hunters. He's not necessarily making fun of them. Just kind of painting a picture here for you. Blow the shit out of a duck. And then later on he says, a flock of geese would fly on by. I'm hoping I can bag not 4 but 5. Reloading. Jesus fucking Christ. That's the biggest moose I've ever seen. And then he ends it with, a hearty rack of lamb. There must be 50 beavers in that fucking dam. Yeah, you're going to hear me giggle a lot. Mark Atkins just has that effect on me. And the brilliance of this album, which makes most of the albums brilliant in my top 50, is that combination of amazing lyrics with really catchy music. But not pop music, okay? Let's not get distorted here. It's punk. It's not some good Charlotte shit. When I listen to that shit, go turn on the fucking radio. These bands are the bands that you didn't hear on the radio. That's why I'm doing this shit. Alright. So we get to song number 2. And this is where we get the mom thing with Mark. Like I said, he wasn't a big fan of his mom. That's just what I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. My mother fucked a donkey down in Mexico. She had Treinta margaritas 30 years ago. I'm so ashamed, it makes me sick. My mother's box was his salt lick. And then later on he sings, a real freak show in the pit. The donkey's fucking my mom's tits. Sorry. Acting like a true ranchero, dancing around a big sombrero. Lucky is the luckiest donkey. He just kind of repeats that over and over. Crazy, huh? Hey, Mom. Yeah? Hey, wrote a song about you. You want to listen to it? Sure. Wow. Yeah, I'm taking it. Mom wasn't too nice to her son. Maybe. Who knows? But first 2 songs in, got those, like I said, catchy guitars with the perfect lyrics and those fast, speedy skate drums. We'll call it the speedy skate drum syndrome. But I don't want syndrome to sound like a bad thing. It's a good thing. Alright, Big Pink Dress, song number 3. And, well, I'll give you the lyrics, and I think you can kind of understand what he's singing about here. Howdy folks, it's me again. Got a message to convey. I'm so confused what's to lose. I think I might turn gay. On the day my bitch left, she said, stick it in your rear. I know. This whole album is just full of amazing lyrics like that. And then the chorus, drill my ass, oh God, it's tight. Drill my ass, this is the first time. I love you, oh love you too. Yeah, obviously. Talking about a woman fucked him over, so now he's going to turn gay. It happens. See, Guttermouth, they're realistic. And they just tell it like it is. They don't pull any punches. And trust me, even in the 90s, there wasn't a ton of bands like this. You know, just in your face and singing crazy shit like this. And that's the difference. See, like with Mark Atkins and him singing about this shit. Like G.G. Allen, the shit he was singing about. All the fucking negative shit. Just brutal. Mark Atkins is singing about sometimes some sick shit, but it's funny. He's trying to make you laugh. Big difference. Alright, song 4, Do the Hustle. And this is talking about the people that don't ride skateboards. The rollerbladers. Sorry. Holy shit, what a brain fart. Maybe I need a little water. I'm all better. Yeah, I know, I said water. Fucking boring. It's Saturday, another perfect day till I hit the boardwalk heading down the pier. You're fucking gay. Fuck you, out of my way. 50,000 jackoffs all on roller blades. And here's part of the chorus, it's so funny. All on roller blades, crash helmets to be safe. All on roller blades, crash helmets to be safe. And I know what he's saying, and I'm not making fun of people that want to protect their head, you know, from head injuries. But, come on. Rollerblades, you know? And those helmets are so fucking giant. They look like those people in Star Wars that work in the giant, what is it called? The Death Star thing? You know, and they have the giant black alien. Actually, that's what they look like. Like, not Star Wars, Alien. The evil fucker that shoots out of people's stomachs and eats people. Their head when they're full grown. That looks like the rollerbladers. See? That's what I'm talking about. Not one time did you think, I'll probably hear about Alien when I'm listening to Guttermouth. Alright. The ending. I love the ending of this song. Neat. I really think it's neat. You stupid faggot rollerbladers. Roller Wonderland. Come guzzling fruitcake. I hope you break your hands. Roller Wonderland. Come guzzling fruitcake. I hope you break your fucking neck. I mean, we're 4 songs in. That's what I'm telling you. Right out of the gate, we're swinging, and we're not stopping. And this album just makes me smile when I'm thinking about it, when I'm talking about it. Right now, I look like the Joker. I got this giant smile. It won't fucking come off. Good Friday, song number 5. This is a quick tune. I call it a quick slammer. Alright? Thank you for the Easter bunny sitting at my door. It wasn't made of chocolate, but it shit right on my floor. Sunday school, such a joy. Forced to fondle Reverend Roy. Good Friday. Man. See what I'm saying? There ain't nobody safe. And you know what, though? I'm glad that he sings about some of the shit. Especially with those fucking preachers and their molesting little boys. Fucking assholes. They need to be called out. And then we get to song 6, Baker's Dozen. One of Guttermouth's best songs. That's just my opinion. The way it sticks in your head, the lyrics, it just doesn't get any better than this, right? Oh my God, I'm confused. I want to go punk, but there's way too many rules. Pardon me, Mr. Punker. I'm looking for some insight on the chord that's right for me. And then he kind of changes his voice, right? Maybe it's a little bit of a snottier voice, so to speak. And he says, tell me please, I'm down on my knees. I like my beer, I like my steer. I don't want any holes in my face. I'm no queer. And then the chorus, I want to be unusual. I want to be punk rock. And they're singing about all the different chords that I make fun of. See, that's another reason why I love me some Guttermouth. Should I be emo and just go cry? Maybe I'll go skacore and skank until I die. How about hardcore? Really hardcore. I fucking hate that metal shit. Super vegans, you all suck. And then he says, what's your core, you stupid whore? Yeah. When I hear a line like that, I tell myself, I want to write that fucking song. That should have been me. I'm not hating though. Trust me, I'm not hating. He just beat me to it. But yeah. And then towards the end of the song, he's like albacore, and he just names all these different chords off. You know, it's ridiculous. And I think we can all agree on that. So we get to song 7. It's called Abort Mission. And kind of the halfway point here. You know, there hasn't been a bad song yet. And they're all kind of the same formula. Insult every fucking person that we can. And do that with perfect melodic guitar. And the one thing on this, that if there's one drawback on this album, I don't hear the bass guitar enough. Alright, doesn't mean it's not good, I just don't hear it enough. But the drums, like I said, almost inhuman, like a lot of the other bands, the punk bands. And then Mark just delivering these perfect lyrics. You just can't go wrong when it comes to Guttermouth. Alright, it's Friday night. I got a date with this vegan girl, Kate. Yeah, you know where we're going with this. Because we haven't really sung about vegans yet. And then towards the middle, we get a little transition. You know, I love my little transition word. Kind of a different tempo. Nice little melodic guitar. And you know what? I do remember the bass on this part. You kind of hear that bass going with the guitar on this one. And he sings, we made it out, and we had an okay time. I caught pneumonia and a mild case of frostbite. She said, I'm sorry, Mark. I hope you pull through. Next time we go out, please wear some different shoes. I tried to fuck her, and you know what happened then? She said that condom you got is made of lamb skin. So what's your problem? Yeah, you know, the whole vegan thing, don't be killing animals and all that shit. And listen, there's nothing wrong with people wanting to eat healthy, and if you're against you know, the slaughtering of animals and stuff to eat meat, but some of these vegans go way fucking overboard. And that's kind of who Mark is attacking, because he needs to. Alright, song 8, Corpse Rotting in Hell. This song is beautiful. Can I use the word beautiful with Guttermouth? Yes, I can, because I just did. And basically, they're kind of making fun of death metal, because it's a death metal song. Real heavy, thick guitars, got the crazy double bass drum going, and it's two dogs barking. Row, row, row. Dun, 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 dun. I'll tell you what, the fucking guitar riff, that fucking thing is heavy. They get after it on that. But it's a cool song. And like I said, each song we're gonna fucking shred somebody. And I'm not saying they're totally shredding death metal. They're just kind of poking fun a little bit at it, especially with the vocals. And then we get to song 9. And I'll never forget the first time I heard this. I was like, wow. Yeah, we got another song about Mark Atkins' mom again. On a Tuesday afternoon, my mom came into my room and said, get the fuck up out of bed and get a goddamn job. And I told her, hey, fuck you, Mom. And I threw the phone at her head. But I missed and hit her in the snatch. And then, of course, you're worthless, you're lazy, you're stupid, a little overweight. Man. Just not liking his mom at all. And that was the first time, I think, well, for me personally, I'd ever heard somebody sing the word snatch in a song like that, you know. I threw the phone at her face, but I missed, and it hit her in the snatch. Oh my goodness. Yep, more giggling. Then we get to song 10, When Hell Freezes Over. And he's talking about these bands from the late 70s and 80s that were still playing and getting way up there in age. Now you get it, and that's what I wrote on here. Now you get an attack on these old fuckers. I can't believe what the fuck is in front of me. You must be fucking 70 at least. And then they end the song with shuffleboard, bingo, macrame, 3 hot meals liquefied for you. And, you know, he mentions Ozzy and Paul Stanley and Motley Crue. Yeah. You know, it's, like I said, it's nice to see a band that had the balls, and still has the balls, because they're still recording music, you know, to sing whatever they want to sing. And they don't care, and they really don't. They don't give two shits what anybody thinks about it. Then we get to song 11 with one of the best titles on the album, called Sucking Dick for Beer. And he's talking about a groupie. Every weekend it's another band. She's seen everybody's tour van. Stay away from me, stay away from me. You fucked all the punk bands. It don't make you cool. Yeah. It's like, it's one of those things when you listen to this, you're like, okay, so he's covered this and he's covered that. All right, who's getting attacked next? And this next song, What If? Awesome. The whole concept of the song is they are looking for a new lead singer to replace The Doors' Jim Morrison, okay? And what they do is they insert the guy from the B-52s as the lead singer. And then Mark Atkins kind of talks about it. He's like, while down but certainly not out, the surviving members desperately tried to piece together their broken lives. Every option was considered. A new name, the windows, the walls, even the doorknobs. One young hopeful, a struggling art student from Athens, Georgia, Fred Schneider, who went on to front the hugely successful B-52s, tried out for this position. The lyrical style of young Schneider, more known for his quick wit and impromptu jams, was hard fought to match the well-structured melodies of the classic Doors numbers. And then Mark Atkins is like, let's listen in. And then he sings like Fred Schneider. Love me 2 times. Love me 3 times. I've got me a car. It seats about 20. So hurry up and bring your jukebox bunny. Gloria. It's so fucking good. Like, so original, the idea of it. You know, to come up with that for a song. And I love the way he ends it too with Fred Schneider. Light my fire. We couldn't get much higher. He was in a jam. He's in a giant clam. And if you remember the B-52s, yeah, they were a bunch of goofy fuckers. It's just such a funny song. I love it. And then we get Perfect World. If I lived in a perfect world, I would spend my days lying in the sun. The party never ends in a perfect world. Dun dun dun. It's just so good. It's just one of them tunes. You crank it out in the backyard when you're doing, you're having a barbecue party and everybody's drunk. This is a perfect song for that. Nacho Cheese and Anarchy, boy, that sure sounds good to me. Every kind of drug is free in the new America. Shoot your pistol in the air, celebrate a brand new year. Living leisurely in a perfect world. Everybody's drinking hams, goodbye all you straight edge bands. Sit around and get a tan. In the new America. Yes. Just good shit here, I'm telling you. And it's one of those things where Guttermouth, they're singing about all this fucked up shit, but I'm telling you, you can't stop listening. It's just that good. And then the song Gold, I think I've been infected with the flu. Once again, boredom's got me feeling blue. Sometimes in this life you gotta cut the crap, sit down for my rights, cause I don't care. I do what everybody else would do. I'm fine right here. And this one of the few songs that, dare I say it, maybe a little more to the serious side. I don't know if I want to say serious, but it's definitely the first one where he's just not ripping on somebody and, hey, fuck off. And if you don't like it, fuck off. And that's fine. It's okay to break up it's not monotony, because the whole album is fun. But, just throw a different tune in there. That can't hurt, and it's fairly short. I don't even think it goes 2 minutes. And then we end with the title track, Musical Monkey. I've got a fanzine, so I should know everything about every band. I turned punk 2 years ago. I tell my subjects on DIY. I'll call your band a sellout. And I'll tell convenient lies. I've got a lot of staples. Time to trash a band. And I love the way it ends. He says, that guy's an asshole. That band's on lewds. I guess my little fanzine is like the Weekly World News. So obviously, going after a magazine or a few different magazines. And, yeah, the whole magazine thing. Fuck, nobody buys magazines anymore. People don't even print magazines anymore. It's just how it works now. But there you go. And I'm going to post the album, of course, on my Facebook page. And you can listen to it on there. I'm telling you. Especially on a Friday, before the weekend. It's a perfect album. You'll dig it. Alright, you know how I do this. Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.